This is Dublin 15, also known as Blanchardstown. This is Dublin 15 cycle network. Huge, right? So why do only 3% cycle to work or school here, while 54% go by car? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Here's the cycle network 15 years ago. Not much has changed, and most of the cycle lanes are over 15 years old. This results in a lot of poor quality surfaces, holes, and exposed edges that can make cycling here pretty uncomfortable, regardless of the type of bike that you cycle. But surely the surface quality isn't the only reason. Of course not. The network itself is inherently discouraging cycling. Frequently people cycling are told to yield to cars, yield to housing estates, and even yield to parking lots. All the time. The physical effort you just put into pedaling is now gone because a car has been given priority over you. Traffic lights here always give cars priority, so you are stuck waiting at junctions while cars are free to go in a fraction of the time. Here's a junction that was completed this year that makes cyclists wait double the time that cars do. And on this side it doesn't even provide a way for cyclists to cross. This lack of priority leads to a lot of cyclists not using the cycle lanes, as they have much more priority if they just cycle on the road. And worse still, it contributes to people preferring not to cycle at all. The final reason is safety. This is Dublin 15 cycle network, and despite its huge size, there's no safe cycle connection to the city centre. If you are not confident in cycling, you will not want to mix with rush hour traffic in these two villages, Blanchardstown and Castleknock village. Even confident cyclists can find the stretch intimidating, so why would anyone here switch from a safe car commute to a more dangerous bike commute? But not to worry, Fingal County Council is proposing a safe walking and cycling route in the area. This looks great. Hold on a minute, where is this new safe route? Oh, it's on Auburn Avenue, a route that already has some cycle infrastructure. So while this new project is great for Castleknock, it does little for the other 100,000 people living in Dublin 15. The only other cycling related projects here are some minor resurfacing works on Ongar Road and Bus Connect. Bus Connect will only affect a handful of junctions around Blanch Shopping Centre and likely won't be ready for a few years. There are no public proposals or projects for the missing part of the network, despite it being a primary route on the NTA's 2022 Cycle Network Plan. So, what's needed in Dublin 15? We need Fingal to take cycling in D15 seriously. Instead of another junction widening project, let's modernise our existing junctions and roundabouts to prioritise people walking and cycling. The NTA's Cycle Design Manual shows many different ways to convert existing junctions and roundabouts into cycle and pedestrian friendly ones. D15 has a lot of wide two-lane roundabouts in residential areas, which would be ideal for such conversion in combination with traffic calming measures. Safety is important, but so is priority and efficiency, and these roundabouts have all three. We urgently need a cycle network connection to be developed to connect Dublin 15 to the city centre. This alone is the deciding factor for many people choosing not to cycle to work or school, who instead get in the car every morning and add to Dublin 15's already bad traffic jams. Heavy traffic in turn makes cycling here even more dangerous. And last but not least, older cycle lanes need to be surveyed regularly and repaired to prevent poor surface quality. With your help, we can make Dublin 15 a great place to cycle. Send this video to your local Fingal councillor. Tell them you want Dublin 15 to be a better place for people to cycle.